You're watching the Lazizi Review Show, brought to you by Lazizi. You are watching Sweetie Girl Production. It's like that. Snap, snap. Well, hello out there in YouTube land there. Welcome to my show, where we talk about whatever I want to talk about because it's my show, my channel, and you know, my germs. Yeah. Well, today we're going to be talking about relationships. No big surprise, no biggie, right? But I do got a surprise. We're talking about, yes, and here. Hold your pearls. These are not pearls anyway, but whatever. Hold your necklace, hold it. Be like, we're talking about cheating. Think. Stay tuned. The Lazizi Review. So a lot of times on the Lazizi Review, I get a lot of comments, right, about stuff, you young girls want to talk about. Mommy's here for you. And one of the major topic, people want to talk about, major topic idea that people want to, express about, discuss, whatever have you, is cheating. And I'm going to tell you right now, I am not the one with all the answers. I'm not the relationship guru. Honey, trust, I got problems of my own. And yes, peace, right? Yes, I do. But one thing about me that I will tell you right now that you need to know is what's the biggest thing to me in a relationship. You have to have something. And my biggest thing is loyalty. Yes, loyalty. Boom, right there. And I'm going to tell you why. Because without loyalty, you can't build nothing. Am I right? You can't. You cannot build shit. You can't build a bridge without the foundation. And the foundation is the loyalty. And if you don't have it, then what? And a lot of you young girls want to know, like, how to keep your man from cheating or why does a man cheat, stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not the relationship guru. I already said that. And I'm not the one with all the answers. But I do give you advice from whatever it is that I picked out throughout my life on this planet. And I'll give you advice because that's all any of us could do. Give advice. And I think I lived long enough to do that. So here you go. And let's get it started right now. A lot of young girls want to know what it is that makes a man cheat. A lot of older women want to know that shit too. And it's sad because a lot of people, they don't take the time to do their research. And my favorite word, research. Research the motherfucking thing. Because yes, and I curse, deal with it. But whatever. You got to research it. And you probably saying, Lazizi, how the fuck I research cheating asshole? Honey, trust you could. You have to study, from body language to psychology and even physics shit. You got to study the brain too, the mind and the spirit and everything, from everything to everything, animals, whatever. Somebody once said this. How does that have to do with this? What does this have to do with that? And then somebody once said, everything has to do with everything. And I love that. I mean, I don't know if I'm saying it properly, but trust me, think about it. Everything holds hands with everything to some degree. There's only 6 degrees of separation. I'm pretty sure you heard that. And it's true because everything is connected to everything at some point. It really is. To figure that shit out for yourself and you're going to come back and tell me you're right. You're right. And what I'm basically trying to say is when you're studying even the mating habits of whales, whatever, anything, nothing's a waste because you'll see something of that in, humans and how they interact, whatever, because we all connected. We all mammals, we all, nature, we all on the planet together. And we pretty much all like the same things, but only a little bit different with a little bit tweaks in here and there. Like I told you earlier, I'm not the one with all the answers, but I will tell you this. When you're in a relationship, there has to be something, a deal breaker, something that you just ain't going for. And it should be, the most important thing should be that you don't allow no disrespect in your house. And I got to deal with shit as well because ain't nothing perfect on this planet. So you really don't want to be dealing with disrespect in your house. You really don't. I grew up in a family like that where there was a lot of yelling and screaming and a lot of cursing. So that's why it's not a big accident that some of that shit would drip off into my own reality. What you allow yourself to deal with is what you're going to take. What you give is what you get, and what you allow to happen to you is what will happen to you, and what you think was what you will transfer into your world, into your existence. And this is true philosophy. It really is. I have to deal with this in my own life. I'm going to tell you right now. I have to deal with this. I have to work things out in my own life and in my own mind. It's a forever process. It's not an overnight success. It really isn't. And I see the ups and downs. It's like motherfucking stock market up in my own life. Okay, but you will see this in your own life as well. I'm here to give you the best advice that mommy could give you because I lived a lot of years on the planet. And I think that, I could do that. So let's start out this discussion about cheating. Let's talk about men. Because to get into the idea of cheating, you have to get into the head of the person that likes to cheat. And this is my best advice for you. Don't do it. Don't even do it. Because people that cheat, you know, there's a lot of reasons for why you want to cheat. There really is. But there really is no good reason for it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it has to do with your ego. It has to do a lot with the male ego. And it also has to do with how he was brought up. You know, society, how it brings up men and women. You know, for hundreds of years we were told, you know, be good girls and, you know, be a good wife. And it wasn't the same for men. Men were allowed, like it's common, you know, or right, you know, for a man to go into a bar and pick up a hook or a hoe or fuck somebody behind his wife's back. And that was a hush-hush thing. But even in the 1800s, 17th century, whatever, and so on and so forth, it was a known thing that a man got to sow his wild oats. And, you know, little woman at home just was like, oh, you know, the men do that. The men do that. So it was acceptable. And actually, men are hunters, right? They're hunters. So they like to chase. They like to hunt and gather, you know, and this is what they like to do. And this is the reason why in the wild, right, a man, he is attracted, right? He attracts by how sexy he is, by how, you know, to us it'll be sexy. It'll be sexy and colorful and, you know, healthy. So here's an example. In the wild, if an animal is healthy, right, he attracts a lot of females. And that's why the females like him. No, that's science. That's the way it is. That's truth. That's 100% fact. So it's not so far-fetched that we be the same way, being that we animals as well. That we be attracted to the healthy male that is attracted to other women, that has so many women attracted to him. So we like, oh, what's about him? I must know. I'm going to have to go after him because all the women want him. And this is in your mind. Now, when you're very animalistic, you know, if you like that, and you haven't evolved into more your spiritual self and understanding what's going on with you and why you're attracted to that kind of bad boy, you have to look inside yourself too and understand why you're attracted to this kind of man. That is very, you know, it's embedded inside of you, okay? It's inside of you to be like this. So you have to let that go. Basically, if you understand what I'm saying, you got to let that go, that part of you go. And you're not an animal anymore. You're an intelligent being. You're more than that. So you have to say, oh, I get it. I'm attracted to this guy because all these women are attracted to him. A lot of times it's that too. And then a lot of times the guy believes, like I told you, that it's okay for him to do that because, you know, society okays that. You know, you see it in your videos, right? You see that in your videos. You see it on your media, on your music. You hear it. It's, you know, collect as many bitches as you can. Pile them up because women are not women. They're bitches. That's it. So then a man looks at you like, who the fuck is you? You another bitch too. And then you go, you crazy. I'm going to straighten him out. You ain't going to straighten him out shit. That's it. For instance, when you meet a man, you don't want him to cheat. You talk about that shit in the beginning of the relationship. Before it ever even gets popping, you talk about it. You discuss it. You be like, how do you feel about cheating? And then you notice his body language, his facial expressions. Let me tell you something about people. They do not lie off the bat. They don't. This is what a lot of times a guy will say to you when he first meets you. Nah, I got friends. Nah, there ain't nothing really wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with that. What? Nah, and he's looking this way. Now, he's telling you straight up, I'm a hoe. He's a hoe. He's a hoe. Yeah, he's a hoe. He's a hoe. Just like a woman could be a hoe, a man could be a hoe, and even better. Yes. But only it's so acceptable, you know, in our society. It's so cute. It's so, ay, que lindo, look, he's a little papi chulo. He's a fucking hoe. I say he's useless. Throw him back. And if you had that attitude, then you would attract that kind of man immediately. But let me tell you something. I had lots of different men in my life, right? Good guy, bad boys, whatever. But most of my bad boys, they would be, you know, thug boys, you know, derelicts, whatever. And we chased after this kind of boy sometimes because he was bad. But I've always chased after the little derelict, you know, bad boy. But the one that was quiet, the one that didn't cheat, that didn't feel the need to do that he just wanted to be up my ass. And that's the kind of guy I attracted to my existence because I've always looked at the body language and noticed, like, what he was about. He's about staying home, you know, counting his money or doing his little hustle. Maybe he was doing his little wrong things, but he was about staying home and wanting to just chill with me. That's it. And if it wasn't about that, then I wasn't with it. And when I got older, then I was more attracted to men, you know, doing bigger things, working, having real jobs. Because I figured, you know, he needs to work, he needs to take care of himself, you know, he needs to provide for Lazizi and himself. You know what I'm saying? Yes, because I'm old school, right? Whatever. I never was attracted to the guy that's looking at everybody's ass and asking you about your friends and asking questions. And then all of a sudden, you making excuses for him. Because there's a lot of girls that do that. Be like, No, but maybe shit. He a hoe. Once he starts looking at your sister, he wants to fuck her. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, yeah, we're not little kids here. He wants to fuck your sister. He wants to fuck your cousin, your best friend. He's asking questions. You should be with a guy, right? This is how you know he's not a cheat. He's not looking at your friends. He's looking at you. He's asking about you. When he looks at your friends, he looks at them like they're people. You don't look at them like, yo, what's good? Yo, how you doing? Yo, what's up, ma? How you doing? He's all thirsty and looking at your sister like, you know, like he want to eat her. And then you looking at it and you sense a vibe there and your sister's all uncomfortable. Your friends are all uncomfortable like this. Let me tell you something. He rap it to them. Like, oh, but he didn't do nothing. You know, and they know, and everybody knows he's an easy piece of ass. He's a slice of cheesecake, and everybody gonna get a slice. Yes. And is that what you want? Here's another indication of you dealing with a little cheating hoe. He wanna always, you know, oh, I'm busy. Oh, what you doing? I'm busy. Oh, I can't. Oh, the thing is, I was gonna call you. He got a lot of 101,000 excuses for why he can't chill with you, why he can't see you. Let me tell you something. When a guy's sweating you, and I've had plenty of guys sweat me and not sweat me. When they don't sweat me, I get rid of them immediately because I feel like if you ain't feeling me, then what's the point in me chasing after you? I can't do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it. You ever heard that song from back in the days? Can you do it? I'm not gonna be able to do it. No, I'm not gonna be able to do it. No. You call me up, okay? Ask me out. Ask me to be your woman. That's how I was. I was like, feel me, and the way I want to feel you. But you gotta feel me. You gotta be like, damn, I miss you. You gotta be like on top of me because if you're not doing that, I'm gonna be like confused, and I don't like being confused because men, they gather, they chase. I know this. And let me tell you something. If they gather and chase, then they're gathering and chasing you. And that means he's feeling you. But if he's not calling you and then trying to spend time with you, and he's not into you, no. Don't overthink it. Let it go. Boop. It's gone. It's over. It's over before it started. It ain't even worth it. Because the deeper you get into that guy, the deeper you start chasing after that guy. And then we always do this. Didn't we all do this at some point in life? The minute you start doing that, you start catching feelings, right? You ever heard of that? I caught feelings. Once you catch feelings, you fell into quicksand. Whoop. Now it's even harder to get out. Like right now, we all have our problems in relationships. Even me, okay? And the more years I spend with my honey, the more it's harder to get out. See what I'm saying? So we got to work things out all the time. We got to work things out. We don't just walk away from each other. Too many years involved. And then I understand that. But when you just meet somebody and they're giving you these red light signals that they're no good. They're no good. End of story. Close the motherfucking book because there's another guy out there for you. Let me tell you, it's true. Now, this is going to go on too long and I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to drop it right here when I say click like. You know, let me know what you think. Comment. I love it. When you comment, I love to hear from you. Yes. And mommy wants to help. So, you know, take this advice. Really listen to it. And here it is. Not all men cheat. Not all of them are dogs. Keep that in your mind and bring into your existence what you really want. That's the best advice I can give you. And me and my cousin always talk about this. And she tells me this over and over again. Bring it into your world. You know, bring it into your world. You can do that. And it's true. Because when you think about something positive all the time and you thinking positive of what you want and what you need and what you desire, it's going to come to you. Trust me, it will. So that's all I got for you right now. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, remember this, not all men cheat. Not all men cheat. They are signs to cheaters. And just look for them. And like I always say, thanks for watching my show. Bye-bye. See you next time.